हे गाइस, माय नेम इज़ देव और इस वीडियो में आज हम लोग देखेंगे यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस और आज का सब्जेक्ट है मॉडर्न इंडिया हिस्ट्री। ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द सेशन। हियर कम्स योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। पहला सवाल, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। 3 स्टेटमेंट्स दिए गए हैं एंड योर टाइम फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट्स नाउ. Warren Hastings was the first Governor General who established a regular police force in India on the British pattern. Second, a Supreme Court was established at Calcutta by the Regulating Act of 1773. Third, the Indian Penal Code came into effect in the year of 1860. And you have been given 4 options and I will not read the options and I think your time is up. So let's see what is the right answer. Answer क्या है इसका? Answer है B, that is second and third are correct statements. Okay, moving quickly to the next question. Consider the following statements. Again, same type के patterns. In this, you have been given 2 statements, and your time for this question starts now. The Charter Act of 1853 established East India Company monopoly of Indian trade. Second, under the Government of India Act 1858, the British Parliament abolished the rule of East India Company and undertook the responsibility of ruling India directly. And for this, you have been given 15 seconds. और 15 सेकेंड्स खत्म होते हैं, आपको बताना था कि कौन सा करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है. कंप्यूटर जी प्लीज शो अस राइट आंसर. आंसर इज बी, दैट इज सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट ओनली. ओके, मूविंग क्विकली. विथ रेफरेंस टू द रिवॉल्ट ऑफ द ईयर, हु ऑफ द फॉलोइंग वाज बिट्रेड बाय फ्रेंड, कैप्चर्ड एंड पुट टू डेथ बाय ब्रिटिश. एंड आपके टाइम शुरू होते हैं अब. ऑप्शन ए नाना साहिब, ऑप्शन बी कुंवर सिंह, ऑप्शन सी खान बहादुर खान और इज इट ऑप्शन डी तात्या तोप. And your time is up. Let's see what is answer. Answer is D, तात्या तोप. Okay, moving quickly. एक सेकेंड, कंप्यूटर जी टाइमर को रिसेट कीजिए. हाँ ठीक है. Who among the following started the newspaper सोम प्रकाश? And your time for this question starts now. Option A दयानंद सरस्वती, option B ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर, option C राजा राम मोहन रॉय और is it option D सुरेंद्रनाथ बैनर्जी. And your time is up. Let's see इसका सही जवाब क्या है. सही जवाब है B, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर. Next question is, the ruler of which one of the following states was removed from power by the British on the pretext of misgovernance? And your time for this question starts now. Option A Awadh, option B Jhansi, option C Nagpur or is it option D Satara? Time is up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is A Awadh. ओके, जल्दी से बढ़ते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, द फर्स्ट फैक्ट्री एक्ट रिस्ट्रिक्टिंग द वर्किंग आवर्स ऑफ वुमेन एंड चिल्ड्रन एंड ऑथराइजिंग लोकल गवर्नमेंट टू मेक नेसेसरी रूल्स वाज एडॉप्टेड ड्यूरिंग हुज टाइम. मैं भी क्या इंग्लिश पढ़ दे रहा हूँ उल्टा पुल्टा. ओके, एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. ऑप्शन ए लॉर्ड लिटन, ऑप्शन बी लॉर्ड बेंटिक, ऑप्शन सी लॉर्ड रिपन और ऑप्शन डी लॉर्ड कैनिंग. इन लोग को नाम क्या, लॉर्ड लगाने में बहुत मजा आता होगा, है ना. ओके, टाइम इज अप. देखते हैं कौन सा लॉर्ड राइट आंसर है. ऑप्शन सी लॉर्ड रिपन. ठीक है, मूविंग क्विकली. विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग वाज द फर्स्ट फोर्ट कंस्ट्रक्टेड बाय द ब्रिटिश इंडिया? एंड दिस केम इन यूपीएससी. दिस क्वेश्चंस ऑल केम इन यूपीएससी. ये सब क्वेश्चन आ चुके हैं यूपीएससी में, ठीक है, प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस. लेट्स सी व्हाट आर द ऑप्शंस. ऑप्शंस आर ऑप्शन ए फोर्ट विलियम, ऑप्शन बी फोर्ट सेंट जॉर्ज, ऑप्शन सी फोर्ट सेंट डेविड और इज इट ऑप्शन डी फोर्ट सेंट एंजेलो. 10 सेकेंड्स दिए गए थे और 10 सेकेंड इज समाप्त. एंड योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन बी फोर्ट सेंट जॉर्ज. ओके, मूविंग क्विकली. हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग रोड द बुक बहु विवाह? गुड क्वेश्चन. यूपीएससी गुड क्वेश्चन पिकअप किया था. एंड योर ऑप्शंस आर ऑप्शन ए राजा राम मोहन रॉय, ऑप्शन बी ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर, ऑप्शन बी पंडित रामबाई और इज इट ऑप्शन डी रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर. बहु विवाह. And your time for this question ends and your answer is B, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर. Okay, इसमें गए हैं मैचिंग लिस्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस and as usual I will not read the options. Okay, देखते हैं मैच लिस्ट. 1 author with list 2 authors work and A is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee with शतरंज के खिलाड़ी, B दीनबंधु मित्रा with देवी चौधरानी, C Premchand, and in list 2 you have given 2 options extra. Nil Darpan, in list 2 you have given 1 option extra, that is Nil Darpan or Chandrakanta. You have to say which of these are correctly matched. Okay, and your time for this question starts now. यूपीएससी में कहाँ से कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछ दे कुछ पता नहीं चलता कभी कभी, मतलब पैटर्न प्रिडिक्ट ही नहीं कर पाओगे आप। ठीक है, टाइम खत्म होते हैं। लेट्स सी ऑप्शन, कंप्यूटर जी प्लीज शो अस व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर। राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन सी। पॉज करके एक बार मैच कर लेना वीडियो को, और हाँ, कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर लिखना आपके आंसर्स, ताकि पता चले कि कम्युनिटी में जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं इस वीडियो को, उन लोगों की प्रिपरेशंस कहाँ तक है। ओके, मूविंग क्विकली। ओके, हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग, अच्छा ये क्वेश्चन अच्छा है। हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग गवर्नर जनरल्स क्रिएटेड द कोवेनेंटेड सिविल सर्विस ऑफ इंडिया व्हिच लेटर केम टू बी नोन एज द इंडियन सिविल सर्विस ICS? And your time for this question starts now. Option A, Warren Hastings. Option B, Wellesley. Option C, Cornwallis. Or is it option D, William Bentinck? I was fascinating these options because I know the answer. Answer अभी नहीं बताता हूँ, 10 सेकंड के बाद 10 सेकंड गुजर गए हैं, और इसके आंसर हैं C, Cornwallis. Yes, it's correct. ठीक है, moving quickly. Who among the following provided a common factor for tribal insurrection in India in the 19th century? Okay, and you have been given 4 options. I will read it very quickly. For this you will be getting 15 seconds, and your time for this question starts now. A, introducing a new system of land revenue and taxation of tribal products. B, influence of foreign religious missionaries in tribal areas. C, rise of a large numbers of money lenders, traders and revenue farmers as middlemen in tribal areas. D, the complete disruption of the old agrarian order of the tribal communities. 15 seconds, देखते देखते चुटकी में खत्म हो गया, and your time is up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is D, that is a complete disruption of the old agrarian order of the tribal communities. Good. Moving quickly, with reference to Ryutwari settlement, consider the following statements, and you have been given 3 statements and you have to tell which of these statements are correct. Okay, your time for this question starts now. The rent was paid directly by the peasants to the government. Second, the government gave pattas to the ryots. Third, the lands were surveyed and accessed before being taxed. Time is up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is C, the 1, 2, 3. All these statements are correct. Moving to the next question, consider the following statements. You have been given 3 statements. Let's see what are the statements. First, assessment of land revenue on the basis of nature of the soil and quality of crops. Second, use of mobile cannons in warfare. Third, cultivation of tobacco and red chilies. And the question is, which of the above or was or were introduced into India by the English? And your time is up. 15 seconds. Answer is none of these statements. Okay, moving quickly. Consider the following statements. You have been given 2 statements, and your time for this question starts now. 1. First statement, Robert Clive was the first Governor General of Bengal. Second, William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. You have to say which of the following statements are or is correct. And your time is up. Let's see. Answer is B, that is second only. William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. Moving quickly to the next question. Which of the following statements is or are correct regarding Brahmos Samaj? टाइम लिमिट से थोड़ा बड़ा हो रहा है वीडियो, इसीलिए मैं फास्ट फॉरवर्ड करके चल रहा हूँ, ठीक है। एंड यू हैव बीन गिवन 3 स्टेटमेंट्स and your time for this question starts now. It opposed idolatry. Second, it denied the need for a priestly class for interpreting the religious texts. Third, it popularized the doctrine that the Vedas are infallible. You have to say which of the statement is correct, and your time is up. Let's see. Answer is B, first and second only. Okay, moving quickly. For this question, you'll be given 15 seconds. And your question is, with reference to the period of colonial rule in India, home charges formed an important part of the drain of wealth from India. Which of the following funds constituted the home charges? First, funds used to support the India office in London. Second, funds used to pay salaries and pensions of British personnel engaged in India. Third, funds used for waging wars outside India by the British. I took more than 15 seconds. Sorry for that. And your time is, and your answer is D, that is 1, 2 and 3. All the statements are correct. Okay, next question is again statement type, and your time for this question starts now. The tendency for the increased litigation was visible after the introduction of the land settlement system of Lord Cornwallis in 1793. The reason for this is normally traced to which of the following provisions? First, making Jamindar's position stronger vis-a-vis the Ryot. Second, making East India Company an overlord of Jamindars. Third, making judicial system more efficient. Or fourth, none of the A, B, C above. None of the above. And your time is up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is fourth one. That is none of the above. Moving quickly to the next question, बढ़ते हैं, ये देखते हैं क्या question है, and time for this question starts now. With reference to Pondicherry, now Puducherry, consider the following statements. First one, the first European power to occupy Pondicherry were the Portuguese. Second, the second European power to occupy Pondicherry were the French. Third, which of the English never occupied Pondicherry? You have to say which of the following statements are correct, and your time is finished, and your answer is A. That is one only. Moving quickly, who was the Governor General of India during the Sepoy Mutiny? Very easy question. Let's see what are the options. Option A, Lord Canning. Option B, Lord Dalhousie, feels a Lord. Option C, Lord Hardinge. Option D, Lord Lytton. बताइए कौन सा लॉर्ड है? And your time is up. Option A, Lord Canning. Okay, moving quickly. Which of the following revolt was made famous by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in his novel Anand Math? This one is again an important question, and your options are: Option A, Phil uprising. Option B, Rangpur and Dinapur uprising. Option C, Bishnupur and Birbhum uprising. Or is it option D, Sannyasi rebellion? This one is easy. Let's see what is answer. Time is also up. Option D, Sannyasi rebellion. Who among the following was a proponent of Fabianism as a movement? पता है? देखते हैं आंसर क्या है इसका. Options are: Option A, A.O. Hume. Option B, Annie Besant. Option C, R. Palm Dutt. Or is it option D, Michael Madhusudan Datta? Yeah, time is up. Option B is a correct statement. That is Annie Besant. Who among the following Europeans were the last to come to pre-independence India as traders? You should know the correct sequence of the foreigners who came to India. Okay, and your time for these questions starts now. Option A, Dutch. Option B, the English. Option C, French. Or is it option D, the Portuguese? Yeah, your time is up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is C, the French. एक second. Yeah. Moving quickly to the next question, and your time for this question starts now. In collaboration with the David Hare and Alexander Duff, who of the following established Hindu College at Calcutta? Option A, Henry Louis Vivian DeRosie. Option B, Sachendra Vidyasagar. Option D, Kesam Chandra Sen. Or is it option D, Raja Ram Mohan Roy? 15 seconds. Actually वो कैलकट वो मतलब टाइपिंग में शायद कंप्यूटर जी ने कुछ मिस्टेक किया होगा. Okay, let's see what is answer. Answer is D, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Looking at the next question, consider the following statements. The first telegraph line in India was laid between Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, and Diamond Harbour. Second, the first export processing zone in India was set up in Kandla. Which of the following statements given above is or are correct? And your time is up. मैं समय से थोड़ा ज़्यादा समय ले लिया. And your options, correct answer is both of the statements 1 and 2. Moving quickly, what was the purpose with which Sir William Wedderburn and W.S. Kane had set up the Indian Parliamentary Committees in 1893? UPSC 2011. In this, computer has given the year also. Okay, and you've been given 4 statements, and your time for this question starts now. To agitate for Indian political reforms in the House of Commons. B, to campaign for the entry of Indians into the imperial judiciary. C, to facilitate a discussion on India's independence in British Parliament. Or is it option D, to agitate for the entry of eminent Indians into the British Parliament? बताइए क्या होगा. Option A is a correct statement. हाँ, समय भी खत्म हो गए थे. 15 seconds. Okay, moving quickly. नहीं, अब नहीं मूव करते हैं, हम लोग आगे हैं सेशन के एंड पर. ओके गाइज, वी हैव कम टू द एंड ऑफ द सेशन. आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस सेशन, एंड प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर एग्जाम्स. बाय बाय एंड लव यू ऑल.